Back to back? You mean back to whack? Girl. Nicki Minaj dropped 3 songs from Paris. Regretting Your Tears, Changed It, and No Frauds. I don't need no frauds. Girl, I think I did it. Now, let's break it down because I feel like it's more than, it's not a diss track. I will just say this, Nicki Minaj did not respond in the same energy that Remy Ma responded with Sheether. Now, everybody wants to say that Nicki Minaj was not throwing shots or taking shots at Remy Ma on Make Love with Gucci Mane. She did. We're not dumb. To be the queen of rap, you gotta sell albums, you gotta get plaque. Girl, that's the diss that Remy Ma, I don't give a damn what you said. So the energy was not there, but I'm gonna tell you what was there. It's so much that has happened today. I feel like this is a lesson a lot of us need to pay attention to, especially if you are in the entertainment business, because there are politics in everything. There's politics in everything that you do. Trust and believe me. Let's back it up. Remy Ma's diss track, Sheether, was taken down. The beat that came from Nas's Ether with his diss to Jay-Z, I think that was like 9 years ago, or whatever, how long ago it was. So it had to be taken down. It's no longer on SoundCloud, it's no longer on iTunes, and they're saying that it has something to do with legal ramifications on it. Like, Nas doesn't have a problem with it. He's here for it. He's here for the culture for that. Check out the podcast for the culture podcast. But he said, you know, he wasn't consulting, nobody let him know what was going on. Nobody gave him no coins from that he owns that. Apparently he owns it, his record label, or whoever he signed with owns it. So you can't put stuff out without getting somebody's permission first. So that was stupid. I don't think, people don't understand the business aspect of all of this and where it comes from. Nicki Minaj dropped 3 singles. Now we can call them no diss. Now I ain't gonna lie, the bars was kind of subpar. But the hook, that's some of the things that she said, that shit is going to be banging in the club. Now, regrets, I ain't feeling that. No Frauds is cute. I listened to it on my way home. Girl, I had to cut my outing out. I had to cut my outing short. I was supposed to be going to the club, the Bulldogs, have a good time with my friend. I was already at the bar. I said, oh shit, Nicki Minaj had finally responded. Let me head back to the house. I got some work to do. And I was already energetic about it because I was like, let's hear what she had to say. She released them. Girl, they're all on iTunes. Not only did Nicki Minaj release whatever it was, fraud, whatever you want to call fraud, No Frauds is, a single that she did with features with Lil Wayne and Drake. Girl, then she had Lil Wayne and Drake on another song. She released a clean version and an explicit version. That is business 101. I want everybody to be able to hear it. I want to make as much money as possible with it. No SoundCloud links, no nothing, just straight to Miss iTunes, straight to Miss Tidal, buy it, download it. Everybody was trying. You should have saw everybody on Twitter. Where is the link here? How can I listen to it? Everybody was going to Apple Music or Tidal. They were sitting here about to buy it because they wanted to hear it. They wanted to listen to it. I already have Apple Music. I don't have no problem giving Apple Music $10 a month to hear that shit. But people wanted to hear it. That's how you do it. You make people hungry for it. And you make people pay for it. It's fucked up, but that's how the shit works. Now, the lyrics, when it comes to the bars and stuff, Nicki Minaj didn't deliver as much as we wanted her to, but we all know that Nicki Minaj is not a battle rapper when it comes to going against Remy Ma. Nicki Minaj played it safe. She stayed in her own lane, girl. She said, y'all wanna call me a pop artist? I'm finna give y'all some vocals, some audio tunes, all that shit. She gave all of it to us. Now, me not being a hip hop lover or whatever, I'm not a hip hop person. I'm just speaking from my point of view and how I like it. I don't know the music, but I know what it's going to sell and how markets work and how that shit is pushed out. Trust and believe me, you have got to be able to put some shit that people will pay for and they gonna play at the club. Nobody is playing Sheether at the club. It's cute, it's that, but that same thinking like that will keep your ass on the bottom level, will keep your ass not being checked for. And Nicki Minaj dropped that shit. She dropped a clean version, an explicit version. I don't think people understand the business aspect turns me on the most. I don't give a damn about their street credibility. Because girl, the way some of y'all be walking around here talking about some street credibility, be the main ones that don't know what the fuck Equifax is, okay? The same bitches out here talking about street credibility are the same bitches who can't name the top 3 credit bureaus, okay? Let me just say that. That shit don't mean shit. Street cred is not reported to Equifax, TransUnion, or Experian. They don't take that shit. Them coins and your net worth and all that other shit is reported, girl. They don't give a damn about that street credibility shit. That's the same shit them folks will tell you when you get fired from a damn job. Girl, you lost that job. It's okay though, you'll find another one. No, bitch, it's gonna probably take you a minute to find a job, and not only did you lose your job, 9 times out of 10, you probably ain't gonna get no damn unemployment because they not gonna approve that shit because you will let go. You will let go willingly, which means they fired your ass because you didn't follow the code of conduct or some shit. Trust the bitch that got fired a couple times. I know how that works. Now back on the other shit, it's the same thing as a bitch gassing you up and then you right here, I'ma beat that bitch ass, I'ma beat that bitch ass, then you beat that bitch ass and your ass in jail and you got 2 kids that you can't feed, now you got some shit on your record. Stop listening to these hoes gas your ass up and can't put gas in their damn car. I keep telling folks, stop letting people tell you, you need to do this, you need to do this, bitch. You make your own decision, sound decision, mind, body, and soul. Pay attention and make the right moves because everything that you do right now will affect you 5, 10, 15, 20 plus years from now. Now, let me say this because I know y'all ass gonna be dragging me in the comment section, which I really don't give 0 fucks, but Nicki Minaj did not body Remy Ma at all. Trust and believe me, I have to say that shit because folks will say, oh, you taking up. I see business aspect. I'm trying to see who's going to be relevant a year from now, 2 years from now, or 10 years from now. Probably neither one of them, to be honest. But right now, Nicki Minaj is going to own the radio. I'm telling you, them songs are going to be played. As much as y'all don't like them, girl, y'all going to be high in the damn club off of everything, drinks. Y'all going to be in the club bopping to that shit. You ain't even going to know it's Nicki Minaj, but you're going to be bopping to it. Y'all give the girl some credit. When it comes to the business shit, she did that. Remember, I tried. That's why I kept telling her, you hustling backwards. Now she around here, now Remy Ma is going on this I slick regretted tour. That's really bothering me. If you gonna do a diss, if you gonna drop a diss, Remy Ma, stand firm in your shade. Give the shade, stand firm in it. She said, yeah, bitch, I said, stand firm in your shade. If you gonna shade a bitch, you gonna drag a bitch, stand firm in that shit. Stand firm on. Now she's around here apologizing, and she's sitting up here saying, you know, she doesn't like to tear women down. But this is not that, Remy Ma. I think, you know, the way you did a little bit was a little bit misogynistic, a little bit, but girl, this is rap. And rap is built off of that shit, sadly. But I feel like Nicki Minaj created her own lane when it comes to that, how to respond to a diss track. Fuck that 48-hour shit. I respond when I want to. And I'm gonna give you hoes some features. I'm gonna play that shit on the radio. And it's going to be a bop. As much as we don't want to hear it, it's going to be a bop. I'm telling you now. I'm tired of telling y'all this shit. Because Remy Ma's been fighting herself the last 2 weeks, to be honest. She couldn't even perform the song on Wendy Williams. Now she can't perform the song at all. She can't even perform the song. This shit ain't even on her official SoundCloud link. She can't even play this shit. When it comes to the business shit, Nicki Minaj is killing her. Killing her. Now when it comes to the bars, that shit is everything. Now I listen to shit that be like, ooh, 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 shit, ooh, shit. Now when I listen to Nicki Minaj's shit, it's not a full diss, it's just it's Salt Bae type shit. Just a light season so I can put that shit on the radio and make a coin off of it and be relevant. That's what matters at the end of the day. That is what matters at the end of the day. Let me tell you something. I have the utmost respect for Remy Ma. I have the utmost respect for her. I love her craft. I love it. But when it comes to the flow, there's no doubt about it. Remy Ma just does not have the flow. When it comes to rap battle, Nicki Minaj just ain't got it like Remy Ma. She just don't have it. If y'all thought that Nicki Minaj gonna embarrass herself and put a SoundCloud link up with her rapping and going in and fucking Remy Ma, you don't have anything other than her album sales are lackluster and all that type of stuff, and she been in jail. You don't really have too much you can hit Remy Ma with. So you got to play the game how you want to. I'm not gonna come here on your same turf and fight for a bitch. Who says it? Who makes these rules up, bitch? I'm not going against Mayweather at no damn HBO fight. I'm going against some shit on the street, bitch. I'm gonna play this game how the fuck I want to, okay? And then what's so shady is that the fact that Nicki Minaj didn't even say the girl's name at all. Nicki Minaj did not one time say Remy Ma's name. She didn't. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. And I think the fact that Nicki Minaj is kind of the plastic version. She's the industry. She's commercialized. She's like the Hillary Clinton of rap. And we don't like that. We want somebody we want a Bernie Sanders. Remy Ma was our Bernie Sanders. But girl, Hillary Clinton ended up going to the fucking general election. She lost. Now we finna see Nicki Minaj. Are you gonna be just like Hillary Clinton? Are you gonna win? Or are you gonna be up to the front then lose? It's only a matter of time before we find out. To be honest, who won, who lost? It depends on what rubric you're using. If you're using the Justin J rubric, I would say that Nicki Minaj won that. I'm not basing it off of just rap lyrics and who battled the best and who responded the best. I'm looking at the business aspect of who is monetizing and making the most money off of it, who is remaining relevant. That's what I care about. That's my grading scale, girl. That's 100 points. Now that rapping shit, that battle street cred shit, that shit 20 points. That shit don't matter. Girl, y'all right here got Rick Ross around here rapping and shit, talking about some shit he ain't never did, girl. And he was a parole officer or some shit, girl. He worked at a jail or some shit. So, girl, y'all can kill me that shit. Half these rappers out here now ain't sold nothing but dime bags all their life. But they sitting here talking about they done been moving weight. Girl, y'all can kill me with that bullshit, because I'm not paying that shit any goddamn mind. Not even no goddamn dust, bitch. I'd rather use that dust to sprinkle some salt on my goddamn seasoned ass steak than I'm gonna eat tonight. Back on Sheether. Sheether was everything. Remy, you did that. You did that, but I felt like you fought that battle way too quick. You should have waited a little bit. And I will say that. You should have waited. You should not gave us no 7 minutes, because Nicki Minaj did not play the same way. She's just like Donald Trump, girl. I hate to rely on the elections, but Nicki Minaj did not play fair at all. She did not. She's like, okay, we're gonna do this, girl. She pulled a Donald Trump. She said, girl, I ain't doing none of that dumb shit. I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to attack you. If I gotta blackball your ass, if I got to make folks not work with you, I'll do that shit. Now, if the rumors are true, Nicki Minaj, that you were blackballing her in the beginning before any of this shit started, that is fucked up that you did that, girl. You feel a threat. But girl, if you own your craft and you do what you gotta do, you ain't got to be worried about blackballing another bitch and keeping a bitch from the come up. Because if you are doing what you're supposed to do, a bitch will be able to stand her ground, okay, and make this shit work. This is gonna be played on the radio. It's gonna be interesting to have the next couple of days if Remy is going to respond. This is cute. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait till me and Adrian discussing more on our podcast, For the Culture Podcast. Check it out, feautures.com, girl. And Adrian gonna have to break this down in detail, honey, because you all know we love to break down the business aspect. And you know Adrian loves him some damn lyrics, honey. So more than likely we'll talk about this more on our podcast. Make sure you check it out. Make sure that you go to feautures.com. Check us out. Take a listen to our first episode. Tell me what you think. Tomorrow we'll be expecting me to go live on YouTube around lunchtime, honey. So we talk about this more in detail, honey. I just want to give y'all a quick little 1-2, honey. I love y'all so much. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe. And make sure you're doing what you got to do to be able to feed your kids after all these bitches get through talking. That's all I got. Bye.